Clicking the link, lean in, your grin, two mics, all right, let's dive.
Hi, everyone. This is Len Maya.
And this is Chris Renard from Space Jockey Reviews.
And you're listening to the Contagious podcast. Welcome.
Yes, welcome everyone.
Today we are doing 101 thought-provoking questions to ask life, love, and everything in between. This is very random. Uh, we're not having a guest. We're not doing an interview or anything like that. We thought we're gonna do um, questions that both of us did not look at any of the questions. We only looked at the first question, and then we it made us think a lot already with just the first question. So we thought that, hey, this is gonna be fun. So let's
I,
start. I don't
I, ha-
remember the first question.
I haven't even seen the first question.
Okay, the first question. Are you ready?
Yes,
If
yes, I am.
animals suddenly gain the ability to use social media, which animal would go viral and what would they post? I would say monkey,
I I would agree. It would have to be
a
well
mammal,
as
right? Because they think
well.
like us.
The question assumes that all animals are gaining the ability
That's
somehow to
true.
use social media, which would even include animals like snakes and spiders, which are also technically animals,
Well, yeah,
and it could that would be a tough one, but it
but
depends on what abilities they would gain. If it would be based on, let's say, their inherent communication abilities already, I would say birds. You know, some of the parrots, birds that are able to at least mimic human speech would be a big hit from the start because there's already a lot of birds on social media right now that really racking up some serious likes.
Twitter.
I've been watching a lot of them myself.
I still say monkey
Okay,
because they have fingers like us
that's true.
and they already think kind of like us and they're easy. When it comes to like, I think, yeah, gain ability to use social media, it could be just gain ability as in like they can use their hands and fingers, they can type and they can
Well,
post things, but that doesn't mean
it
like they can think like a human
it
or
sounds like a really open-ended
it
question.
is.
It
It
just
is.
depends on so many different variables that it's hard to pin it down. You know,
Yeah, it's
if
pretty
they
tricky.
gained abilities by having the ability also to type, you know, somehow or something else. But if it's limited to animals
Just
like monkeys that
physical.
already have fingers, and yes, certainly they would have the greatest edge on that for
And
sure.
they're assholes.
Oh, really?
Oh, monkeys are
Oh,
mean.
I've seen,
Well, most of
yes,
them are mean.
I have seen many of them that well, I've heard about a lot of them becoming, as you
We
say.
we used to have a monkey as a pet when we were younger
Oh,
in
really?
Vietnam.
Oh,
It was taken away from its mom when it was younger, and it was being abused. And my parents saw it, like being abused on the street, and then they bought it from them, and then for a lot of money, and we took it in, and my parents nurtured it like a baby. Like we took care of it like a baby, and it started getting really mean and we're nowhere near an island or whatever to release it, so like we just took care of it like a baby, keep it in a house, and then eventually we were like, it's just too mean. Like it was attacking the dog, it was attacking my brother, and we're like, okay, we'll just give it to the temple. We give it to the temple, and eventually the temple was able to take it to the island and give it away. But yeah.
well, yeah, it could be from that background. You know, you say it was coming from an abusive situation, but I
Hmm.
do know that when I was in Vietnam, I was I'm in this area I'm sure you're familiar with, and I believe it's called Bana Hills, where they have there's a castle up on a hill
Where all the
that
monkeys live.
the French had built this big castle area up on top of a hill, and there were a lot of monkeys there, and
Oh,
many of them were not too friendly. I remember.
uh,
Yeah.
I went to
So,
Monkey Island in Vietnam. It was like in Nha Trang, I think, somewhere on one of the islands. It was like Monkey Island. So you go up there and like it's like tourism place, and they live off of tourists. It's like just give them food, and they're nice at first. They'll like come begging for food, and if you run out of food, they'll be mean to you. They'll start taking your phone, your wallet, your just to get your stuff. So you gotta be like
yeah,
very careful when you're up there. So
yeah,
when you go there, you have to be prepared to bring a lot of food. When you're almost out of food, you need to start walking away while giving them food while walking away, or you're gonna get attacked. It's pretty crazy.
yeah.
Um, all right, next question is, imagine your life was narrated. Who would be the worst choice to tell your story? Oh, that's a very
Hmm.
so narrated by a person and a narrator, like a professional, or that's really tricky question, huh?
Yes. Uh,
I mean, that's like
yeah, it
saying my
is.
little brother could narrate my life. He would be the worst person to
Well,
narrate my life.
in general, without getting into specifics about who, it certainly would be somebody
You
who
know.
really already doesn't like me,
Yeah.
perhaps. And not that I know anyone that dislikes me so badly that I would fear them narrating my life, but that would be the biggest general choice I would say
See,
is
even someone that don't like me, I don't think they would narrate my life so bad. My little
well,
brother loves me. I think he would narrate my life so horrible. Like he won't even know how to start, to be honest
okay.
with you.
Well, see, there's the other thing, and it's also about narration is a very subjective thing. Somebody
Yes.
can choose to take a very positive, truthful take on it, or they can do something very potentially, I hope not, but truthfully
Hurtful.
negative,
Yeah,
or just maliciously fictionalize things
that's true.
to the point that. So it would just have to be someone who does not have any grudges against me for any reason, and someone who is they are able to articulate things. They have enough knowledge about me to narrate the amazingly wonderful life that I have so far had.
So what's your question? What's your answer?
Well, okay,
No, no
okay.
person off your mind.
If I have to narrow it down to one person, it would have to be the person who I default to as the one who always loves me the most, and that would be my mother.
You
She's
think
going
she
to
would
cert. I
she
think
would
so.
you think she could
I
narrate your life really great?
Well, she would be the one looking out for me the most probably, and then the second person I would choose, I guess, right there would probably be you because I think you know enough about me.
Wait, wait,
Uh,
wait, 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 wait. This I imagine your life was narrated. Who would be the worst choice to tell your story?
oh, the worst. Well, the
Worst.
worst choice. Oh, sorry, I thought you were
Oh,
talking.
I was
Okay.
about to say, why would you
Oh, all right
my
then.
what would me and your mom be the worst
Okay,
choice?
hold on a second. Strike all of that. We're starting over. Somehow I thought
No, worst choice. I'm like, wait,
the
why would
worst the worst choice. Well, then I don't
yes.
know how much of what I said previously we need to strike anyway. Okay, just well then, like I said, somebody that doesn't like me, and gosh,
Would it really be someone that wouldn't like you? Like it could be someone that's not just illiterate, like just don't know how to describe how your life or doesn't really know much of your life, you know?
that too. There's all
Yeah.
sorts of angles on it. Yes, but certainly, yeah, I want to make sure. Yeah, I for some reason I got into thinking of who would be the best person, but the worst person would the
You
worst.
you name me,
Right.
I'm like, wait,
I
what?
just want to make totally sure the word nobody thinks the worst person will be my mother because that's just me
That's
getting
what I
this
was thinking. I'm like, wait, your
screwed up
mom?
here. Okay, yeah, right, right. So yeah, worst person. Uh, mm,
It's not that they think bad of you, it's just like they're not gonna be good at telling your story.
I just don't know. I,
Okay, we'll
I,
just skip
I,
past
I'll,
it.
I almost hate to name an individual
I
person
mean,
on
my
that one.
brother.
Oh, your brother?
Yeah,
Well,
he knows my life, just not enough to even know how to explain my life. Like he would be a terrible job at. He would just say like, she a mom and she work at the restaurant. That's all he would know to say about me. That's all
okay.
he would know. That would be
Yeah.
like the worst way to narrate my life because all my achievement he won't even know. He doesn't know how to explain
Yeah,
it.
well, that makes sense. And in that sense, for me it could be just about it could just be about it could be anyone other than maybe the closest friends I have because
Yeah, they don't know
most
your
people
achievements.
have no idea what my achieve.
Exactly.
So it's
They don't know
it's
what you collect, what
that's
you've
why it's
done.
easier. It's easier to say who would be the best person. The
Well,
worst
that's too
person, the
easy.
worst person could, well, that's almost as easy as to say the worst person could be anybody,
Yeah.
anybody other than the people who know me best.
But
And
see, if naming the person, that's the hardest part, then
that is
this
true.
question would be too easy.
That's right.
See?
You're right. You're right. And there's no way we're going to get off easy on it. No way.
Exactly.
No way.
Okay, let's go to the next one then, since you can't
Okay.
name anybody.
Okay. I just don't know. I can't. I don't
Num
know.
Number three, if your life was a movie, what would be the most embarrassing scene? Oh, I don't know if I want to even talk about most embarrassing scene. Okay. If your life was a movie, what would be the most embarrassing scene?
Hmm. The most embarrassing scene would probably be
Oh,
when I misunderstand a question and answer it in the complete ass opposite way that it should have been answered, such as what just happened?
on
What
this
just happened a few
podcast.
minutes ago? There you go. On a podcast for the entire world to see.
Do you want me to edit that out? What's the
Uh,
fun in that? What's the
well,
fun in
you decide. Depends on how humorous and how much it
I
seems
think
to
it's funny.
add to this ultimately. And I'm trying to really milk it for all it's worth now since it's already been done.
This has already been done. Well, for me, um, I I don't think a woman's period is anything serious. It's something that's known for the world knows that women go through it. And it was me when I first had my first period. I was 13 and I was in school and I paraded through the entire school not knowing that I had my period, my first period. No one told me, not the entire school told me I had it in class. The entire school didn't tell me. I left the class. I was all the way in the back. I walked out of the class. Everyone saw me. No one told me. Walked out of school. Walked the entire school for the whole 15 minutes. No one told me. I came home and got into the restroom, changed my clothes, and I saw blood. I start screaming. I thought I was dying. And my dad and mom came in and was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm bleeding, I'm dying." And then they had to explain to me what happened. And then the next day, I backtracked myself. I was like, backtrack myself. I came back and I looked at, I was like, okay, if it had happened, the worst place it could happen is in the seat where I sat, because that would be, if- that would mean if it happened at the chair, that means the entire school knew and saw it. And exactly where it happened. That means the entire school saw and no one said a word to me. I was like, thanks, guys. Thanks.
Okay, well, that reminds me, not in the same way, but it reminds me of something that I want to add that would actually be a better answer, I think. This would probably be the most embarrassing thing for me, and I
Oh,
just thought of it,
okay.
is when I was a kid. I don't know how old I was, but the first time that I woke up during the night and my arm had fallen asleep. I
Hmm.
was laying on my arm and it had fallen asleep. And this is the first time this had happened to me in my life, believe it or not, in this way. So I woke up, my arm was heavy and wouldn't move, and I woke up screaming in the middle of the night, saying, "My arm is dead. My arm is dead."
How
So
old were you?
my father ran in the room, freaked out, what's going on, and he realized what had happened. So he started rubbing my arm, as you should do when a body part falls
Yeah.
asleep. And my arm came back to life. It wasn't dead after all. And so from that point on, anytime I
Your
I
dead
woke up,
arm was dead.
anytime I wake up with my arm asleep, I immediately start rubbing it. But it scared me to death. I thought my arm was dead.
That's
So
so funny.
that was looking back, it's funny, but it would be
It
somewhat embarrassing, I
now.
suppose.
Yeah.
Now, yes, but still
Okay.
funny and embarrassing at the same time.
Yeah, it's funny now. It wasn't funny when it first
No,
happened.
no,
Like,
no. I thought my
yeah.
arm was dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
What for me, it's funny now, but it
Yeah.
was the most embarrassing. I didn't even want to go to school. I was like, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to school. It was embarrassing.
Right.
All right, number four. If you had to choose a theme song that plays every time you enter a room, what would it be and why? Hmm.
Hmm. Now, this is so open-ended that it could be just because I like it,
Yes,
not necessarily because it really
it could.
musically illustrates anything about
No,
me. But okay.
and
So,
why it could just be because you like it.
okay. Well, hmm.
What would it
I
be?
I think it would be Thus Sprach Zarathustra, which is otherwise known as the theme song to 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I don't
You
know
know,
that
the
song.
you know, dun 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 dun. I hope that I hope that clues you in on it because I don't have to sing any more of it.
I
Okay.
don't I don't know that song.
Okay. Well, then, all right.
You have
That.
to send me that link later.
Okay. All right. I will.
It's just because you like it, right?
It's just because I like it. It's actually a uh, very grandiose song that would almost suggest you have delusions of grandeur about
Oh.
yourself. But that's not why I like it. I like it because it's just a good, strong, powerful song.
Like I can't think of any song. Like the first song that popped in my head was the song High. And I don't smoke weed, so I don't get a high, but it's because it's funny. It's a funny song and it just popped up in my head. I'll have to send it to you later. I can't
Okay.
even think of I can't think of the lyrics right now, but it's really funny. It's a song. It's high. I don't want to go to school because I got high. I don't.
Okay.
It's really funny, but
Now
okay.
who sings that one? I've never heard it
I
before. I
don't
don't think.
remember. Let's see. Well, I don't want to guess.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
we don't want to spend too
we'll
much
go back
time
there.
on the details,
We've
but
already like spent a lot of time on these
we
questions.
want to keep entertaining people with yes.
What is the most ridiculous superpower you'd actually want to have, and how would you use it? Hmm.
Hmm. Superpower.
What is the most ridiculous superpower you'd actually want to have, and how would you want to use it? There's quite a few I would love to have.
Well, I guess this is so open-ended that it could be anything. So, I,
I would like teleportation. So I can
that would be neat.
teleport my kids to school, back, school, back, school, back, school, and teleport everyone everywhere so I don't have to drive.
I like that. That would be that would be very useful.
Saves on gas, saves on
Right.
time. Don't get to pull over by cops. Well, I don't get pulled over by cops, but don't have to worry about accidents. Quick travel.
Yeah, I like that. I like that
You
one.
can't take my answer.
No, I'm not going to take it, but I like it a lot. I wish I
But
had thought of it first,
but you
but
can use
I
it.
guess I could come up with something similar to that. It wouldn't be the same as taking yours. It would be similar.
Mm.
But if I could fly like Superman, and
Ah.
of course, it would be ridiculous in that there would be so many things in the way. It would be much more dangerous than teleportation.
Get hit by
So
a
I would
bird
I don't know if I could,
or by a plane.
I would really have to be Superman to pull that off safely. So yeah, it all worked out. Yeah, flying myself.
You would fly everywhere instead of driving? What if it rains?
Well, I,
Raincoat.
I guess if I can fly, I can overcome about anything else that,
Because it is
you know,
ridiculous,
could
right?
be It is. This is ridiculous. So there's no logic. There's no sense in trying to apply any logic to it. It's
Right?
ridiculous, like you said.
All
So,
right.
I mean, it's just.
All right, we got number six. Number six. Would you rather your thoughts be broadcast for everyone to hear or have no inner voice at all?
Oh no.
Oh, I don't want my my
Oh
thoughts to
no.
be broadcast at
And
all.
that would be terrible
That would suck.
because I admit I have the most unusual, bizarre thoughts that just pop out in my head all the time.
Same.
You would never know. And I'm glad you would never know, but it just bizarre, impulsive thoughts that pop out. I
I
don't even know where they
used
come from, but
Me too. I used to say them out loud too and scare people, and I've learned to not say them anymore and just let my thought. Like back then, I would just like say them and just continue, and then start freaking people out, and then so I stopped saying them. I start keeping them to myself. But then to not have any inner voice at all, how is that even possible?
wait a minute, I'm getting confused. So
It says,
no,
would you rather your thoughts be broadcast for everyone to hear or have no inner voice at all?
uh, wow, no inner voice.
That's exactly. How is it possible to not have any inner voice at all? So either
Well,
have it
oh
broadcast
gosh.
or just you can't talk to yourself at all.
Then I guess I would have to find some way to, some kind
Right?
of therapy to suppress my inner thoughts because going without an inner voice would be
You'll go
just,
crazy.
I don't even know if you go crazy, you wouldn't have any
I would have to
inner voice
I
to,
would have to act it out if I can't
okay,
talk to
sure.
myself.
Yeah. Uh,
I think of some dark shit. And if I
I,
can't think it, I have to act it out, right?
that's right.
I talk myself out of some dark shit.
Hmm.
So if I can't have my inner thoughts to talk myself out of dark shit, I'm gonna act it out.
Okay. So then you'll have to,
So I need a
and I agree.
broadcast.
I
I
agree.
need to
It's
broadcast my shit.
got to get out sometime, so you've got to broadcast it.
Oh crap, I'm going to
Got
jail
to
then.
have an inner voice.
I,
There's
I
no way
mean,
you can snuff out the inner
so
voice.
it's either go to jail or get put into an insane asylum because, you know,
Yeah, it
there's no win situation with that question.
either way you're
You're
screwed one
screwed.
way or the other. There's no way to get around that. I
There's no
mean,
win-win
it's
on that one.
yeah.
These are tough questions. What the
I
heck?
mean, yeah.
That's why it says
Imagine
thought provoke questions.
imagine how that would affect everybody, anybody socially. I mean, you ever been around
It'll be
people and
like,
you think things that you would never say, and then if it's broadcast, it's just right out there in their face. You wouldn't have any friends. I mean,
I
because
don't think anyone
there's
would be
always
friends.
something that somebody thinks that would
Yeah,
not.
no one would be
Yeah,
friends.
it's
No one would talk to each other.
yeah, you'd just
Uh-oh.
be screwed either way. Okay.
Ooh, there you go. Ah, all right, number seven. What's the most absurd rule that you would make if you were suddenly in charge of the world? Oh,
Uh, I don't know if you'd call it absurd or not, probably, but
some people
if
would.
I was and I could, and it's something that wouldn't harm anybody anyway, I think it would help them. If everybody, the rule would be you'd have to read Space Jockey reviews at least once A week, at least once a week. I could really be even more of a tyrant and say once a day or something, but I would say at least once a week. You got to get on and check for the latest reviews, interviews, podcasts, and all those other amazing things. Yeah.
Well, since you said that, I'm going to be absurd here. Well, I would say everyone needs to listen to the Contagious podcast once a day. Every time we come up with a new one, you gotta come listen to it.
That's right. I agree with any of that. I mean, could
But
be a
it
lot worse, you know.
could
That's
be a
a
lot worse.
sure.
I can't really think of anything really like that, a rule that would make if you were suddenly in charge of the world. There's
Well, now that one, mine was a little bit
joke.
humorous. Now, I suppose in the most, I guess, altruistic, selfless way to benefit, really to benefit people, I would make some rule about doing something healthy if possible, exercising or something, whatever you could do to make yourself more healthy and physically and mentally. That would be the most selfless and
I
again best thing to demand that or to
I
decree
think
that people do.
I think the one thing I want to do, if it's impossible, obviously it's absurd, but it would never happen in this world. But every like cancer research and every disease that they research, they all have cures. They just don't want to put it out there. Every research, every team that did research, I would make it public. So like if they did find a cure, they can't hide it for themselves. So pharmaceutical can make money. Um, because we know they found a cure a long time ago. All these diseases, everything has had cures. They have medication. They have things. They just pharmaceutical want to make money, so they keep pushing longer medication breaks down your body, but they make more money, you know, and
Yep.
that would be mine, but it's impossible. It's absurd, so it will never happen. But yeah, that's mine.
Okay. That's a good one.
Number 8. If emojis were the only way you could communicate, what 5 would you use the most? I would do happy face, sad, no, happy face, crying face, vomit face,
Mm.
heart,
Okay.
and I don't know what the last one would be. Mad. Yeah,
Okay.
the most
Good.
common use.
Right. I may choose some that are not so common, but well, obviously, I start definitely a happy face, but I think I would do the one with the happy, cheesy, teethy smile. A sad face, uh, obviously, and
Oh, I'm still here.
there's one that I don't know what you'd call it, but it opens its mouth like what the heck is that? I like it's a wow face or something.
Ah,
And then there's one that looks really excited I've seen. And then
ah,
the last one, I don't know if I guess it's an emoji. It's actually in there to choose. It's one that looks like a smiling piece of poo poo. A
the poop
little the
emoji.
poop emoji.
It's a
I
poop
don't know.
emoji.
I use it occasionally for different things.
That's
So
funny. I would have never imagined you using the poop emoji for a lot of things.
I have. I
Your
normally
top,
use it.
your top
What?
five?
Well, I don't use it to really show an emotion so much as I
Mm,
use it to insert where a
gotcha,
certain word would be
gotcha.
instead.
Gotcha. Censor. Censor it
You're
with
right.
shit.
Exactly.
Censor it
It
with
is
shit emoji.
exactly, and in a humorous way.
Gotcha.
So it takes the harsh
The smile
it
makes it better.
takes the harsh edge off of it. It makes it seem more palatable, more comfortable to look
All
at.
right. All right, number nine. What's the most ridiculous lie you've ever told, and did anyone believe it?
Gosh.
Most ridiculous lie have I ever told?
Hmm. I don't know if I just am repressing all of these memories about lying, or because surely
What have I?
I mean, lying is a human, it's just a part of human nature, but it's odd how when with a lot of these questions, an immediate answer just pops in the head, but here it's not happening.
My
But I know I've
most
lied. I know I've lied.
my most common lie I say all the time is I'm okay. And most people believe it.
So
Yep.
okay, so you okay, so all right, so you that is something you commonly do,
I commonly do it.
and you're not, and when you're in fact not.
Because I'm tired as
Right. Okay. I understand. Yeah. Um, uh, now ask that question one more. Exactly what was that question again? I
What
want
is
to
the
make sure.
most ridiculous lie you've ever told, and did anyone else believe it?
Okay. Well, I can't think of maybe the specific lie, but in general, uh, you might call a lie if you've maybe perhaps given someone what you feel is some uplifting compliment, perhaps
Ah,
that really isn't the truth, and we all do things like
oh,
this.
that's
We all
okay.
do
It's
things like
called
this.
like white lie.
Exactly. It has the
That's
greatest intention, which is to
yeah.
help someone feel better.
So it's not a
uh
ridiculous
it's
lie.
not it's not ridiculous. uh it
It had
could be
good intention.
depending, but
Depending on the person and the time. Depending on what you said. Oh, that's a
well,
really nice
depending on how
that's a that's a really nice white dress and it was a black
dep-
dress.
well, depending on how, truly objectively unbelievable it really is. But, no, I'm just kidding. I don't,
I'm just messing with you.
yeah.
That's funny. Oh, okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Number 10. What is the weirdest food combination you secretly love? Huh.
Hmm. Well, this popped in my head immediately.
Mm,
And if you wanted to speak first,
I don't
don't
know.
let
I
me
can't
interrupt
think of
you.
anything.
This just popped in my head. And you, being Asian, may find this to be absurd,
Mm.
bizarre. I often get the urge to put gravy on rice.
Oh, that's normal.
It's normal, yeah. The last time I did it, it didn't taste good. I'm not sure why.
What kind of
Not sure
gravy?
I'll do it again. I'm talking about the Kroger,
Oh,
the Kroger or Meyer,
the
the grocery store jarred gravy. It
see
just
now,
sort of turned the rice to a mush and didn't really work too
well,
well. But
if you use Vietnamese or Chinese food gravy onto rice, that's a different story. Now, if
okay,
you're using
well,
just brown or white
see,
gravy,
yeah,
that's disgusting.
I don't have. As a matter of fact, I don't even know anything about Vietnamese or Chinese gravy. There's a specific Asian gravy for rice.
Well, it's
A
just the
gravy,
gravy.
really?
It's the gravy in the braised food.
Okay. Well, I know what you're talking about. I'm talking about like chicken gravy, turkey gravy, things like you would
Yeah,
have at Thanksgiving is what I would put on there. But anyway,
yeah.
that's not
Well,
necessarily absurd, but it's what
that's
popped in my head.
weird.
So
That's
what
so weird.
so what about
Um,
you?
I I can't really think. I don't really mix food for a lot of reasons because I eat them separately. I always have my food separately. I don't. If I have corn, green beans, rice, and chicken, I would eat them separately. I would eat all the corn separately. I would eat all the green beans separately. I would eat chicken separately. I don't eat them together. I'm trying to.
So you just eat them separately. You will still have them on the same plate together.
Yes, but
Okay.
I don't mix them.
You don't like to have them mixed in your mouth either.
No,
You want the individual taste of everything separately.
I'll eat them like with rice, like corn with rice maybe, that with rice, but I don't mix them together. Like I'll eat everything with rice. Is that weird? I don't know. I don't know. We eat everything with rice. Asians eat
Right.
everything with
Well,
rice.
yeah, right. I eat a lot of Asian food myself, and I know the tradition with that is to have rice in a bowl and then to just take things with your chopsticks or whatever
Yeah,
and
they
put
eat
them
with
in the
rice.
bowl with the rice and just keep eating it like that. And so, yes, with that being the case, I don't see how you avoid
Mixing.
unless you just don't eat like the typical Asian because
I like soup and rice. I always
soup
have soup and rice.
soup and rice.
Any
But you
type of soup
don't
into rice.
but you don't put the food on the top of your rice. Okay, so that's very not Asian.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
Definitely.
it's like
Okay.
it's an OCD thing. That's what they told me.
Oh, okay. And so you've always been that way, even
Yeah.
when you okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
It got worse as I got older. I start like
hmm.
being a little nitpicky about it.
Okay.
Clicking the link, lean in, your grin, two mics, all right, let's dive. It's coffee and chaos, scroll and sip, big deep questions, petty trip, side-eye science, bathroom talk, dreams and disasters on a walk. Contagious podcast, catching on so fast, about everything and nothing. You'll be laughing, then you're thinking. The Contagious podcast. Let the time slip past, hit play, lean back, keep listening.
Hot take, heartbreak, kitchen chair, life on mute. We overshare. Leans, walled stories, Crisco's wait. Two open diaries, one with faith.
Just podcast, catching on so fast, about everything and nothing. You'll be laughing, then you're thinking. The Contagious podcast. Let the time slip past, hit play, lean back, keep listening. You're in the group chat, right in the spin, round and around till you're hooked again, 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 again. The Contagious podcast, catching on so fast, about everything and nothing. You'll be laughing, then you're thinking. The Contagious podcast. Let the time slip past, hit play, lean back, keep listening.